Hey y'all, happy Tuesday! I'm coming to y'all here in Pergola, my lunch break, to try and say hi because I have not been on live in a while. I posted a video yesterday, but I went live in my actual beauty group last night. So, hi! If you guys do not see the red box in the upper right hand corner, no, you did not forget to return your movies on time, but that just means that you're catching me live versus catching me in a replay status. So if you don't see that box in the upper corner, that means you're catching a replay. So please let me know where you're tuning in from and do a hashtag replay so that I can say hello and thank you for tuning in. I have been listening to a lot of personal development. It is essentially how I have gotten myself into a space to where I feel more apt to talk out loud about certain topics, right? So yesterday I was listening to GaryVee and I just love his delivery, if you will. I feel very cohesive in regards to how to understand him and how to really take away a lot from the podcast, right? So I grew up in a household where we were essentially, we learned a lot of stuff that boys do, if you will. Like, we played male-dominated sports. We knew how to throw a punch at 12 years old. My parents are amazing people, and my sister and I just really have a lot more godfriends than we do girlfriends. So, breeding from that, I appreciate the delivery of Gary Vaynerchuk's podcast, and not necessarily that I don't listen to women, because I do. I listen to a lot of female-led podcasts, but there's just something about Gary Vaynerchuk that puts me into a fired-up place, okay? So yesterday I was listening to a podcast about how to achieve certain things in your life, right? And it was talking about ego versus confidence. So he said a line in there that really stuck with me, and he said that ego is insecurity with makeup on, which I think is hilarious, because what better way to tie it into my business and the things that I do in regards to an ego versus an insecurity versus what confidence is. So it was just really good to hear that ego is an insecurity with makeup on. So you can sit there and talk about how you do this, that, and the other. You can be very egotistical. You can even be sometimes narcissistic and not even really realize it. And some people perceive that as confidence, okay? But to me, confidence is actually putting on the makeup, enhancing what you have, and then standing strong on your own 2 feet. So in regards to that adjective, do you feel like you're more egotistical, or do you feel like you stand with confidence? Because for what I'm building and what is around me, the confidence factor is key, right? You can be forthright in your accomplishments. You can be forthright in the way that you present yourself to other people, but are you doing it in a manner to where they can then mimic that and then turn their own insecurities into a confidence? Or are you doing it in an egotistical way where you're just masking it, like putting lipstick on a pig, okay? So there are kind of ways in which if you're looking for a direct sales position, or you're looking for outside help, or if you're looking at podcasts, if you're looking at things that you want to learn from, which kind of energy are you more drawn to? Yes, definitely a masculine energy for sure. So is it more of the ego side of things, to where you just expect things to happen and maybe more of an entitlement? Or is it a confidence to where you've built an understanding of the person that you are, and then moving forward you get to share that with other people and then help them find themselves along the way? So that's kind of my question about Talk Tuesday is what in regards to how you perceive yourself not only to yourself for bashing those insecurities and just wiping those all out, or how do you find confidence and move forward in that? Because I feel like the more you move forward in confidence versus an egotistical nature, you're going to get a lot more flies with honey than you are with salt, right? Is that what it is? You'll get more flies with honey? If you're nice and you are strong in your convictions and you walk in like you own the place. Like, I remember last summer, Chris and I took a road trip to Oklahoma to do our family reunion, which happens like every July. And we actually had the opportunity to go, and I was driving back, and I noticed that Norman was only 30 minutes away from where we were, and that's where the University of Oklahoma is. And if you guys know anything about my husband and part of my family, they're huge Oklahoma fans. And so I was like, we're only half an hour away. We're totally going. We're going. Like, that's a thing. Like, done deal. We're going. So we pull up, we park, we start to walk around campus. We really don't know where we're going. I mean, we park close enough to campus that we know, like, where the things are. And so we start to walk in, and we go around the front of the stadium, and the doors are unlocked. Y'all, it is media day at University of Oklahoma. And for some reason, there were things happening inside the stadium, and we walked in. It took me, like, almost all the doors to open. Chris filmed a video of me, like, going in and trying to, like, walk in like I own the place. And then all the doors were locked. That's a little bit of a dagger to your confidence, but my ego was not bruised, y'all. I just kept pulling all the doors. Pull all the doors until you get the opportunity that you want, and the last freaking door was open. So we walked in. Heisman's everywhere. Y'all, the Heismans are not kept out front, but they were out front that day. And then we snuck around the back and got all the way down, like, where you turn to go to the stadium or to the locker room. Like, we totally could have snuck in, but we're like, we ain't got time to get arrested today, okay? We don't have time to get arrested. So have the confidence to walk through the door and do the things that are scary, but also keep your ego in check so that you're not just walking around like an insecurity with makeup on. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a little talk for Tuesday, because I just felt like it was really weighing on my heart that I need to let y'all know, like, I'm here for the confidence. I'm not here for the ego. So if you want a situation in your life or to progress moving forward where you need more confidence and you need to literally stand up for yourself or for other people, or learn what it's like to actually feel good about the body and the skin that you're wearing, like, this opportunity is amazing for that. It is a great way to build confidence. And honestly, like, my motto is to legit spread confidence like confetti, because I feel like if you're not standing up in your own lives, if you're not understanding, like, the person that you are, if you are not just forthright in what you're trying to say, then that comes through as an insecurity, and I want y'all to have more confidence. So I'm going to go eat more lunch and watch some TV. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in. So do a little evaluation about an ego versus confidence and see where you are. And if you need help with that, let me know. I'll be happy to help. Hope you guys have an awesome day. And it's full of swag, okay? Okay. I love y'all. Bye.